Is she there? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Where'd she go?
Okay, here we go. Can you hear me?
I can hear
hey,
you.
everybody. All right. That's what's up. Hi. So grateful. I'm so grateful to be here right now. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate your time.
You already know. Definitely. You already know how we do.
That's right.
It's a pleasure. You know what's funny is I just seen you. Seen you.
Yep.
Well, listen.
Had an amazing time. Had an amazing show. Man, I'm still on the high, man. I'm on the high. I can't lie. Hey, my city showed out for me.
I'm telling you. But right now, listen. We are buried in snow right now, Queen. Right now, we are.
I just missed it. Then
you just missed it. I'm telling you. So for the listeners that are out there right now, let me ask this question.
Sure.
What first got you into music?
Oh man, you know what? I've been singing since I was born. My mom, my aunt, everyone in my family really sings. Everyone's in church, so I get it from that. Definitely, I was listening to music in the womb.
Right.
So I started in church when I was 3. I started singing on the choir, and from there it was just the sky's the limit.
That's what's up. That's a good feeling, especially when you come from the church, because a lot of singers, that's that era. You know what I'm saying? They've been in the church and they come up. Who inspired you to make music?
Oh man, so many. Well, I won't just say people, but experiences for sure have led me to want to, be on that creative side of music. But my main influences have been like Lauryn Hill, NDRE, definitely Whitney Houston. Just the great, with the strong voices, with the longevity. That's what I always paid attention to, in the message. What are we talking about? Exactly. What are we saying? Those were definitely some of the bigger influences for me.
That's good. Now, how would you describe the music that you typically create?
I would call it like soul, like definitely R&B soul, because that's where it's coming from. It's coming from the soul for me. So I definitely put it in that category.
Okay. Now, is there a sort of creative process that you take or that you like when you're creating this music?
Definitely. I'm a night owl, so I love to write and record at night.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. And I also am a big collaborator. A lot of artists don't like to say that, but I'm big on collaborating because I think being able to put or to be able to express yourself to others and hear their expression and hear how they take what you're going through, I think that's a great learning experience. You know what I mean? And, and it helps. It really, really helps on the writing side as far as getting your point across. They might not be writing every word, but they could be helping you with the melody on how to place something, So there's so many elements of the creative process. But for me, it's got to be at night. It's got to be wee hours of the morning. And we got to be hitting it hard, like for that whole day. I'm usually just locked in that in the darkness and just making it happen. That's truly what it's about.
Okay, then.
On my side, yeah.
Now, who would you most likely to collaborate with, though?
So some of the people that I'm looking forward to collaborating. I don't say I want to or if I'm going. I always say that I'm going to, because that's what you got to speak it into existence.
Definitely.
So people that I am going to work with are definitely Chris Brown. He's one of the guys that's doing it hard out here. And been doing it. Yes. So I just would love to work with him for his wisdom more than anything. Definitely Chris. Definitely my girl Jasmine Sullivan. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yeah, Jasmine Sullivan, her, they're some of the greats right now, like just killing the game. And of course Mary J. Blige, she just has that spirit, she has that confidence so those are my top right there. If I can get when I get one feature with them, I'm gonna be a happy sister.
I feel you. Now, so basically telling me that right there means that these are some of the artists that you would actually open up for then.
Oh, definitely. Oh, man, definitely. Definitely. Okay. And that show would be one of them top tier shows. We pulling out all the stops for that one.
Right.
Just to pay homage. Yeah, we got to pay homage on that.
Right.
For sure.
Now you've been around. You're originally born and raised in Boston.
That's right. Yep. That's right, in Dorchester. Yep, I was born in Dorchester.
And now you're residing in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
How's that changed for you? Especially living-wise and musically, because we're talking about Boston, which is a city that's like a baby New York. That's a lot that's moving very fast compared to North Carolina, which is, is a southern, it's down there. And how do you adapt to that?
So that's an absolutely great question, because it is a huge difference. Down here, the scene is more of, the showcases and, and this is not to be funny, but it's more of the performing in front of other artists. So that's why I had to, create my own opportunities. That's where the Neveah experience came from. Right. Just building my own fan base and really doing it the street team way. I know you know what that means.
Exactly.
Getting out there, shaking hands, talking to these venue owners. Up in Boston, as you can see, that wasn't the case. Up in Boston, you guys are already ready for that live scene. You're ready for that. So up there, it's a lot more seamless. Down here, it's a whole lot more footwork. It's a whole lot more footwork. And you have to be in people's ear constantly. So up there, you get to a good team working, and you can really make headway quickly. And I'm seeing that. Down here, it's a lot more legwork involved. But don't get me wrong, I appreciate it because it teaches you. It teaches you what you need to do to stay in the game long term, not short term.
Definitely. Now let's talk a little bit about the Neveah experience, because I firsthand got a chance to, feel that experience over the weekend. The show was phenomenal. Your work ethic is bananas. You definitely don't play no games when it comes to that. You're on point. You're on point. You're on point with that. You definitely got it. I watched you, and I watched the team, and you have live musicians with you, and you control what goes on. You delegate and make sure that everyone's on point. And I love that. How did you feel? How did you feel when you was on that stage and those fans that became your new fans that night was singing your song?
Yo, I mean, that, you know what? That's something that I really can't articulate. That feeling is, it's so crazy because every time I experience that, it feels new every time, and right. I can't put into words how grateful I am to see that and feel that, and just imagine that times 10 when we're, at the Super Bowl, or we're at, TD Garden, you know what I'm saying? Just hearing that 10 times that, that's why I say it's an undescribable feeling. And to know that people are actually feeling what I'm doing, gravitating towards the vibe, because that's what it's about. It's all about the vibe. So it tells me, first and foremost, you doing the right thing, sis. You know what?
That's right.
You're moving in the right direction. If they singing along with you, you're moving in the right direction. And then two, that means that they appreciate good music. Yes. So that's why I'm always humbled by experiences like that, for sure.
Definitely. What is one message you would give to your fans?
You said message?
Yeah, what's one message you would give to your fans? Because you have a lot of them out there, and you just made some new ones. What is one message you would give to them?
In what regard? What do you mean? As far as
a message, coming from you, what would be that message from you personally, coming from your heart? What would be the message? A
message.
A message.
Yeah. Okay. Fans? Man, the message, for sure, I have a great message for you. And that message is, stay persistent. Don't give up. Dream huge and go get it. That's the message right there. Because anything is possible, man. You don't know what it took for me to hit that stage. You saw me on that stage, but you don't see the work that it took to get on that stage. So just know that when you put the work in, the result is going to come. It's going to come. You just got to stay persistent and stay tenacious. Have that tenacity and go get it.
Definitely. Now, what would you be doing right now if it wasn't for your music career? What would you be doing?
I'd probably be playing basketball on a higher level.
Okay.
Probably overseas. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Probably overseas.
Let me find out you be breaking them down. Okay.
Oh yeah, man. I used to hit them courts up there every summer when I came home. That's where I would be on the court every summer. So I'm all about it. Yeah, I'm all about that life.
All right, so we may have to have you, at this 12th annual, Fleet Conference down there in North Carolina in July, from July 20th to the 24th. Now, it may have to have you on that team because we got a basketball team that plays also at the conference. So we may have to see what's popping. Yeah.
Oh yeah, all-time point guard right here. You got the point guard right here. No problem.
I'm gonna have to talk to DJ P Money up there in New York, and we're gonna have to make some things happen. See what's going on.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Yes. Now, how do you feel the internet has impacted the music business today?
And I think it's a catch-22. It's some great things, some great aspects about it, but I also feel there's some detrimental things about it. Everybody thinks that they can do this, right, just by the look of it, and a lot of people are saying they're doing certain things, but really aren't doing those things, but still wanting those results. You see what I'm saying? And that's the detrimental side of it because, you can look the part all day, but what are you doing to make it the part, to make yourself the part? Right. Are you honing your craft on a day-to-day basis? Are you getting your stamina up for these live performances? It takes a lot to put those performances on, Yes. You got to be in good health. You have that stamina. So these are the things that I think are kind of detrimental to, the artistry, but at the same time, with social media, you can reach people over in Africa, yes, and you in Boston. So that's the good thing about it, utilizing that resource to make your brand stand out, but not utilizing it to make that just your brand. Your brand has to be multifaceted, and you got to make sure that you're doing that on social media and off of social media, Mm-hmm. So I think it's a catch-22, and it works how you work it for you,
That's what's up. Before we get into your music, to that Neveah experience, who's some of the songwriters on this and producers and collaborating with this?
Yeah, man. So shout out to all the people who helped help make these songs where they're at, like they're industry ready. First and foremost, that's Crazy Figs on the beat. That's Charnel. She's one of the writers. Another writer is Miss Serenity Sky. She also did the engineering, some of the mastering on there. And then Nick Lino, he did the mix down of it. So you see, it's a team of people behind me, working on that music to get it to how you hear it. So I'm grateful for all of the people that have their hands in the pot, man. I'm just grateful for my team for sure.
Okay. Definitely. That's what's up. I got 2 records here. I got All My Life and I got Right Now.
Yep.
What would you like to go with?
You know what? I'm either or. I love both. I love both of those songs. I do. I honestly do. Let's go with Right Now, because you know what? We did our thing, and Right Now was our closing joint. I don't know if you caught that one, but that was our closing joint at the show on Saturday. So let's do Right Now. Let's do that.
Right Now? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's do Right Now.
Definitely. So introduce your new single, Right Now.
Absolutely. So everybody, please listen up. Get your ears ready for this tantalizing music you're about to hear by your girl Neveah. It is called Right Now. It is soon to be available everywhere, so make sure you check us out, all right? Right Now by your girl Neveah. Here it goes.
More than an animal, baby. I like love, but I want passion. world go crazy. I be a bad girl on a daily. I leave it right on it if you let me. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Baby, there's no denying I want you. And I can tell by the look in your eyes you want me too. And you're so damn hypnotizing. And you're so damn tantalizing. I want you. Give it to me right now. Give it to me right now. Give it to me right now. I want your body right now. I want your body right now. Give it to me right now. I know that you're ready for it. I can tell that you adore this. Please don't keep me waiting, baby. Oh, give it to me. Give it to me right now. Give it to me right now. Give it to me right now. I want your body right now. I want your body right now. Give it to me 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 right now. I want your body right now. I want your body right now. Give it to me right now. Give it to me right now, baby. Give it to me right now. Give it to me right now. I want your body right now. I want your body right now. Give it to me right now.
Fire. 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 Fire.
Yeah, that's the joint right there.
Fire. Listen, what is your favorite song to perform?
Oh man, the favorite, I would have to say the one that it's not out yet, but it's called "Do the Most."
Mhm.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite to perform live because we add a little something to it. We
Right.
pay homage to like Michael Jackson and some of the greats in that one. So
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna have to say "Do the Most." You guys
Okay.
got to hold on that one though. I
Okay.
can't release too much info on that one.
Right,
But
right.
you know we're gonna drop it exclusively with you though. You already know.
Definitely. You already know what we do and how we do it. Definitely. But
Yeah.
listen, I appreciate you coming on, the show today and able to chop it up with us. You know what I mean? This meant a lot
No, thank
because
you for having me.
there's
Yeah.
been so many people asking, because you was up here, you've been up in Mass twice already, saying,
Yep.
and you blessed a lot of the stations and everything else. And we haven't gotten a chance to, saying on the Mixtape FM. So Hot 965. So this is a blessing right now for you to be able to even be over here, saying blessing us, with your talent and all that. We really appreciate it. Definitely, before we close out, what's your social media so everyone can link up with you?
Yeah, for sure. So you guys make sure you go check me out on IG at Neveah, NEVEAH_OTR. Again, NEVEAH_OTR on IG, Facebook, Neveah OTR, and Twitter, same as IG, Neveah_OTR. Y'all hit me. Let's work.
Yes, definitely. Well, listen, as we're closing out, we're going to take the fans out with All My Life. Yo, Neveah,
Yeah,
I appreciate you. It is definitely a hell of an experience, and we got a lot more work to do. So get ready.
Yes, sir.
Y'all
Let's
ready.
do it.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for having
Salute.
me.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.
Ain't nothing realer than the late nights. Both you and I, it feels right. Nowhere else in the world that I would rather be. In your arms is where I wanna be. Now, baby, come console me. I love it when you hold me. Now, baby, take me away. Baby, take me away, away. Oh, yeah. Need you more and more, yeah. Oh, yeah. Been waiting wait, no need to worry, baby. Cause I come back just like a boomerang. Oh, yeah. Cause I'm your one and only lady. And you're my everything, baby. Now take me away, let me take you away.
WMTH, Boston's new choice for hip-hop and R&B, Mixtape FM Hot 965. That's that Neveah experience. It's going down. Like I said, follow me on IG at DJ_Rasheed1. Keep it locked. Be right back after this.
DJ